Hey guys, so today we'll be doing the second part of the White Wolf of Icicle Creek.
Hi, I'm Nancy
Okay,
Drew.
since we already
Anyway,
watched the
here's
intro
my
and
center of
whatnot, let's just
operation.
go straight into the game. So this is exactly where we left off. Maybe I should go out for dawn. I think I can get us something. I haven't slept yet. I mean, Nancy hasn't slept yet. Yes, it's been more than a day for me though.
Nancy, I am glad to see you.
Uh,
Are you all right? You seem upset.
You must listen. I was
uh,
outside skiing very fast, as usual, and suddenly, boom! Snow, dirt, rocks, everything went flying into the air right in front of me. There is a mad bomber on the loose.
Did you see anyone?
I saw no one, not before, not after. My competitors bombed the bunkhouse thinking I would be so frightened that I would abandon my training and leave. Only I wasn't frightened, so now they are trying to bomb me.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Just where do you think these people are hanging out?
They can operate anywhere in the world, under all conditions. It would not
okay.
surprise me if someone right here in the lodge is right now under their employ. But to them,
Uh-oh.
I say, "Pa!" They do not scare me. I am the best cross-country skier in the world. I will neutralize their petty threats with my excellent strength, skill, and speed. I am sorry. Enough about my problems. Did you want something?
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Kavichinaya.
Okay, what language is that? Don't
Oh,
know.
before I forget, Chantal called. Told me I can answer any questions you might have about those accidents after all. Guess she changed her mind.
How do you explain what happened to Carl Jenkins, the former guest who slipped on the stairs and broke his leg?
Can't explain it. One minute those stairs were clear and dry, next minute they're slick with ice and he's lying at the bottom of them.
You're positive they were clear and dry?
Yep, chipped every bit of frozen snow off of them myself. You ask me, somebody iced those stairs down on purpose. 'Cause it wasn't nothing I did, no sir. No sir.
Have you seen that strange concrete monument thing that's out there on the trail?
Trapper Dan's needle? Course.
What can you tell me about it?
All I can tell you is it was built by the same stir-crazy old guy who built this place.
So crazy
Maybe
old guy.
something in that display up in the lobby will tell you what you want to know.
Did you know there was an avalanche at Chicken Ridge?
Sure didn't. Not surprised, though. You call the Avalanche Patrol?
I thought I'd tell you about it first.
You better give those employee instructions I left in your room another look. Reporting avalanches is part of your job.
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
Okay, so now we need to go call Avalanche Patrol in Chicken Ridge. I wonder if there are any chickens there buried in the avalanche. Okay, wait. For the phone numbers, we have to look at Nancy's directory, actually journal. Oh, that Yanni. What am I going to do with these numbers? Farringdale. Okay, Farringdale I should call. Bill Kessler, there's no need because he's right down there. Derek Southwaite, Guadalupe, Avalanche Patrol. 2006.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
Not anymore.
We'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, wait a minute. You know Ollie Randall?
The handyman here at the lodge?
He's also on the patrol. Do me a favor and tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Explosives training?
Sometimes the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
One more thing. Have any of you guys been setting off explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks. Bye.
Okay, that's one thing down. Let's see what does Derek Southwell have to say. 7387.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gassicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there, it's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he
Slovakian.
smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh, we will.
The fact that
Bye.
she's calling
Bye.
from the Icicle Creek Lodge is even funnier. Okay. Carl Jenkins or Farringdale?
Hello?
Hi, are you Mrs. Farringdale?
Put your socks on in the car, okay? We're late. This better not be a sales call because I really don't have time.
No, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. You know, in Canada.
After what happened to me and my family, I have no intention of going back there ever, no matter how many freebies you throw in. I thought I made that clear. Put that cookie down and get in the car.
Okay.
You're not going back because of that food poisoning thing?
Food poisoning thing? It was considerably more than a thing. The three of us had meatloaf, potato salad, and green beans for dinner one night. And by 4 the next morning, we were all sick as dogs and had to be taken to the hospital. We recovered quickly, thank goodness. But the minute we got out, we went straight to the airport. I will never set foot in that lodge again. The worst of it is, I made poor little Susie eat all of her potato salad that night. Eat it, I said. It's cold out. You need the carbs. Now she refuses to eat any kind of potatoes, even French fries. All our friends think she's a freak, and all our friends' mothers think I'm a freak for going to Canada for winter break instead of Disney World like everyone else. Turn that TV off. I have to go. Susie's got a soccer game, and I'm snack mom. Only I haven't been to the store yet. Maybe I can sneak out during halftime.
Sure, just pull out the orange slices and no one will notice.
Oh my gosh, the orange slices. Susie, get in the car. We have to go right now.
Okay, wait Derek Southway. Derek Southway. Did we already call? No, we did not. 85557. Oh wait, no, we already called them. Shoot. Is it too late? No, it is too late.
You've reached the happy home of Brenda and Derek Southwaite.
Unhappily, we're not at home right now. In fact, we won't be back for a couple of weeks, so why don't you just call back then?
In the meantime, we set the alarm, so if you're calling because you're thinking about burglarizing us, think again.
312555757.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed him.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Ha! Take that, Captain Keen! I went there to do a little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs and fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't!
I understand the stairs were a little icy.
They were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes, yes! Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoulian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha!
Okay, that was funny. Do we call Balducci? Okay, fine. I'll call Balducci. 375. Is that it? Oh no, that's not the correct number.
Hey, Nancy, what you need?
Chantal. Okay.
How is it that you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo.
I'd better go.
You need help? Just give me a call.
Okay, so I guess I should talk to some people around here. Oh no, there's no one. Okay, looks like I'm going downstairs again.
Ah, I'm glad for the chance to talk once again. There is something I must explain.
By all means, explain away.
What I said before about wolves. It is because my grandmother was killed by wolves. Killed and devoured.
Are you serious?
Years ago, when my mother was a little girl, her mother, my grandmother, was on her way back from the village on her motor scooter, which was and still is the only means of transportation most Fredonians can afford. It was January, and the sun had just set, and it was dark, very cold. There were thousands of wolves in the countryside that winter. At night they would roam in huge, hungry packs. My grandmother was halfway home when she came upon a young man waving from the side of the road for her to stop. He too had been on a scooter, but his had broken down, and wolves were gathering all around him, preparing to attack. My grandmother, of course, stopped, and he leapt on behind her, and they took off down the road with the wolves, dozens of them, chasing after them. But with two people riding it, her scooter was slow, much too slow, and the wolves soon caught up with them. And when one of the wolves seized my grandmother's boot in its teeth and started to pull, instead of helping her, the man pushed her off the bike. It instantly gained speed and he got away. My grandmother, set upon by the wolves, did not.
That's terrible. Okay, I don't want to be rude, but yeah, this is a very good question.
If she died, how do you know that's what happened?
Tormented by guilt, the young man
Okay,
eventually confessed. He went to prison for several years, and the wolves were hunted year-round until the countryside was rid of them. But the damage was done. And so, I'm happy to talk to you about any subject except wolves. About them, I have nothing to say.
That's all for now.
Come back any time.
okay.
What you need?
The Avalanche Patrol asked me to tell you that the explosives training session in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Well, hallelujah. I didn't really want to go anywhere until I finished off that wolf. Now I won't have to.
I think you were right about the wolf not being normal.
Course I'm right. Dang, I just remembered. Patrol wants me to keep an eye on Skookum Ridge for the next couple of weeks. Here, there's the key to the snowmobile. Take it out to Skookum Ridge and see if there's been an avalanche.
You want me to check it out?
Seat it so you don't have to worry about the cold. Make sure you call the patrol and give them a report when you're done. You can handle that, can't you?
You bet.
Good. Two more things. That Bill Kessler guy's getting bored being the only one around here doing any ice fishing. He wants competition. So if he says anything to you, just remember that Chantal wants you to keep the guests we got happy. Other thing is, a cold snap's on its way. You think it's cold now? Just wait. Gotta be real careful anytime you're outside.
Oh,
So, we done here?
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
okay. So I'm from a tropical country, so I've never really seen much snow. I mean, I never seen any snow in general, but yeah, it sounds very painful. Like you cannot do gardening if different times of the year. We can only garden
I
in
better not follow this trail until I know
like
for sure where it goes.
depending on it or something. I don't know. Okay. Uh, okay, let's hit snowmobile. Oh, I hate this stuff. Where's this snowman? Oops. Oops. Maybe I'll slow down. Okay, let me return this key. Oh, I cannot return the key as well.
The sign's not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
Can I put the key back? Nope. Okay. Okay. Okay, back at the lodge, and Nancy drives up. Okay.
I feel warmer already.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
Actually, I'm calling on behalf of Ollie Randall. He wanted me to tell you that there hasn't been any avalanche activity out at Skookum Ridge.
I was wondering when we were going to hear from him. Thanks for the report.
No problem.
Okay, so let's see what Bill Kessler wants.
Hey, excellent job on the snow shoveling, eh? We had ourselves one fine time out there because of you, especially Lou here.
I beat him 5 times.
By the slimmest of margins. Which is why now he's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Gimme a break. You ever been ice fishing?
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I have.
Excellent. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want you to go out there and try to catch a bigger fish than I caught yesterday, which means you gotta catch a 2-foot northern pike. Now, it's a bit of a hike out to the lake, but the shack is solar heated, so it's nice and warm inside. So what do you say, kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
Atta girl.
I'll see you two later, okay?
Glad you dropped by.
What's up?
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
Cool. So what's your favorite medium?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Oh, right. My favorite medium? Dirt.
You paint with dirt?
I create works of art by manipulating naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes I just use my hands, but Most of the time, heavy machinery's involved.
Oh, brother.
Nobody understands my art. But that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
So, you like to snowshoe?
I like doing stuff outside. Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Is it a hard sport to learn?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs or eaten that bad potato salad or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
That's bogus, dude. My room's on the 2nd floor, and besides, wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my
Okay.
window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
Do you ever see anyone else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yanni guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all like zippy zoom.
Do you ever hear explosions?
Yeah, and they freak me out. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche. And when you're out there by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it. Well, good luck with the game.
Ditto, dude.
Okay. So we spoke to them. Let's go out ice fishing. How do I go to ice fishing? Oh yeah, I had to go to.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
You cannot pass until you have proven yourself in battle. The Snow Princess surrenders. For now.
Okay.
I'm starting to get really cold. Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike. I can't fish without a hook and line. I'm starting to get really cold. Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Okay. Is it dinner time? Yep. Okay. Salmon. No salmon here. One salmon here. I think dinner's by far the worst. 2 eggs, 3 yellow peppers. Drew wants
Order up.
only salmon. Okay. 2 eggs, 3 yellow peppers, 1 tomato, 3 spinach, 3 carrots, 2 cucumbers, and 3 croutons. Do they put croutons in salads? As far as I know, croutons are in soup. Why is it white?
Order up.
Okay, 2 eggs, 1 yellow pepper, 2 tomatoes, 2 spinach, 1 anchovy, two carrots, three cucumbers, and two croutons.
This ain't right.
Oh, okay, this is why I think Julian's by far the worst. What's wrong with the salmon? Why does it have to go as well?
Order up.
Okay, two salmon, one of everything except for eggs, cucumbers, no anchovies. Okay.
Order up.
Okay, two, two, one, three, one, one, two, 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 one, three, one, one, two, two. Okay, two salmon and two more salmon for Freddy. She eats more than her father sometimes, which is very I think it's very nice. It's very funny. It's quite realistic. Okay, Nancy was cut short. Okay, one eight one three one two two one three one two two 142. Okay, I don't think Nancy's allowed to
If I
go
go
out now.
outside now, I'll freeze.
Okay, good to know. Okay, I guess we go to bed, I guess. Okay, wait. Breakfast is at what time? 7. Okay, I think I'll start on the cleaning duty. This person is still asleep. Okay. Oh, this.
I can't go in there now.
Okay. Who's awake at this
Oops. I need to drop this laundry bag down the chute upstairs.
time? Okay, she cannot go down to the basement without doing the laundry, but she can go to sleep with it. Logic. Okay, so Bill does not need any services by the looks of it, so we'll just throw away his chute. Nancy can go and use the toilet, play with the water by the sound of it. And now let's go for breakfast. one bacon, and also the bread burns very quickly. Okay, one, two, three, one. One, two, three, one. One, two, one, three. One, two, one, three.
Order up.
Seems like Guadalupe is a vegetarian, but she eats eggs. Two French toast,
Order up.
Okay.
Order up.
One French toast, one Canadian bacon, one, 2, 3, 2. Oops. One, 1, 2, 3, 2. Which one's gonna cook first?
Order up. Order up.
Okay. So let's. Okay, I think I already threw away the laundry chute. Let's tell Bill what happened. Okay. Oh, he's not here. Okay. So what do we do? Go down to the basement. Is Ollie here?
You
Yes.
check out Skookum Ridge.
Yep, no avalanche. There's your snowmobile key.
You make a report to the Avalanche Patrol.
Sure did.
What else do you want?
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
So much for trying to catch a bigger fish than Mr. Kessler.
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
That's all the questions I had.
If you need anything, just holler.
Okay. So let's go up. Let me guess. He only makes an appearance after we catch the fish. Caught the fish, not catch the fish. Ah, Nancy. And I had to go through this snow castle again. Oh, snow
The
castle.
battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins! You win, so you may pass.
I'm starting to get really cold.
That's not a northern pike. No, no, that's a boot. Okay. Ah! Oh, okay. Boot. And I missed it.
Wrong again.
That's the wrong fish. Oh no, a log.
Close, but no cigar.
No cigar, okay.
Wrong again. There we go, a 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Yeah, that's the thing, Nancy. I don't know if they would save my game. They would not. Fishing. Ice ball. Okay, there's a reason why I named it that. So we step out of the fishing shack and boom. Boom! You exploded the fishing shack. Ow. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
And the wolf is there. The wolf is showing Nancy to a jacket too.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
Okay, this one. Oh, oh no.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, that's a fatal error. Oh, come jump. Oh, okay. Round three.
I'm getting sleepy.
Okay. Round
I'm
four.
getting sleepy.
How do we do this? Aha. this?
All I want to do is lie down.
Okay, maybe I'll search for the walkthrough. Consider. Okay. Oh, oh no! I'm stranded. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm getting sleepy.
Okay, so the point is somewhere here. Oh, I'm so close.
I'm getting sleepy.
Okay, I am going to use the spoiler this time. Okay. Oh no.
I'm getting sleepy.
Okay.
I'm getting sleepy.
This is I have no idea. I lost count.
I'm getting sleepy.
Hmm.
I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, finally. Somehow none
I
of the
don't know
solutions worked
whose
as
this
well.
is or why that wolf left it here, but at least now I won't freeze to death. Ah, much better. I was really cold. There's a note in one of the pockets.
Uh,
Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter.
Avalanche Ridge.
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring. The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees. If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes. Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge. I can't stop shivering. I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon.
Okay, okay.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Nancy, hi! What the heck happened out there?
Actually, I'm not quite sure.
I walked out to Icicle Lake to see how you were doing in the fishing shack, only there wasn't any
Oh
fishing shack.
no.
There wasn't even a lake. The ice was all busted up like somebody dropped a bomb on it.
All I know is after I caught that 2-foot northern pike, I walked outside and someone knocked me unconscious with an ice ball. The next thing I knew, there was an explosion and I was on an ice floe in the middle of the lake with no coat and no fish.
Somebody decked you with an ice ball, then blew up the lake? Holy moly!
Probably you. Couldn't stand the thought of losing to a girl.
Har har. The good news is you're okay. The bad news? No more ice fishing.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
See you later.
Okay, so that's done. No lunch for now. And oh yeah, I haven't checked out the display thingy. Yeah. Green.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing.
Okay, this one's very, very important. I think I wrote this down. Blue, green, red, blue, yellow, white, and red. Okay, let's do that. Let's try that right now. Okay. Blue, green, this one should be blue as well. This one should be red. Nancy's room should be red. And Chinook is white. It didn't work. Okay. Maybe it's not time yet.
How can I help you?
Ever see Lou Talbot when you're out there training?
The college student? Just yesterday I had to slow down to avoid colliding with him. It ruined my whole session.
Mm,
I really need to get somewhere in the backcountry and was thinking you could maybe give me a cross-country ski lesson or two?
Out of the question. I don't have the time, the equipment, or frankly, the desire. I am sorry.
Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Kavichinaya.
Okay.
What you need.
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep me posted.
Okay. Give me a call, Chantal.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy again.
What's up?
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge.
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Ollie's daughter? Has she done other things like that?
No, but you know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think
That's
that's
not
only
what's
in
going on.
movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddie. Last week, I called that Snow Princess game she's always playing idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
The guests that are in the lodge now, did any of them stay here last year?
Let's see. Lou Talbot stayed here last summer, but only very briefly. His car had broken down and he was waiting for a tow truck. Oh, and Yanni, he was here last winter. He and his trainer, they were checking out places to train. They didn't stay long either.
Nothing else to report.
Good. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
You have reached Pinevale Hospital. All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew at the Icicle Creek Lodge. We met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a
Bright
melted
kid
clock
from the
face close
States.
to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer.
I found that clock face too. Left it there because any fingerprints on it would have melted away along with everything else. And besides, Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge looked like that. Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't go poking around on your own like that. There could still be explosives lying around. Although I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
A plastic explosive? That's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
Did the lab results show anything else?
Nope. Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when it exploded, pretty much everything got melted into a blob or blown to smithereens or burned to a crisp.
That C4 plastic explosive stuff, I'm assuming it's not something you can just buy at your basic hardware store?
No, but it's not that difficult to get. Not if you're in the military or do any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called Semtex. It's not that hard to handle either. For somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
One of the guests at the hotel, Yanni Volkstaya, he says someone threw a bomb at him while he was out skiing.
Well, did he see who it was?
He didn't see anything except the explosion, which apparently went off right next to him.
Was he hurt?
No,
Why are you telling me this instead of him?
because he's a cross-country skiing champion and he's convinced it was one of his competitors. Apparently the governments of the people he's beaten are as ruthless as they are sore losers.
So what do you want me to do?
I just thought you should know that his life may be in danger.
Well, if this Yanni guy wasn't concerned enough to call us, I don't see what good we can do. Life's too short, we're too understaffed, and it's just too darn cold to go traipsing around out there for nothing.
Do you need some kind of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
Well, the animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Have a good day.
What's up?
Would it be all right if I borrowed your snowshoes?
No.
I don't really have to borrow yours. Any old pair would do.
Well, in that case, no.
What's the matter with you? Afraid of cooties? Let her use your snowshoes.
I've only got one pair, and they're like precious, you know? Sorry, dude, the answer's no. What can I say?
Well, good luck with the game.
Ditto, dude.
Hello again.
Well, I better get back to work.
Glad you dropped by.
Okay.
How can I help you?
That's all for now.
Kavichinaya.
What you need.
That's all the questions I had.
Keep me posted.
Okay, wait. I have something to say. This guy, I know he's like a ski person or whatever. Does he have to wear his ski suit the whole day and wax his skis 24/7? Ah, wait, wait. Ah. bone.
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The bone's not there. Wonder what happened to it.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy. Listen, I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what
Sure.
this is.
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
I really don't think that's necessary.
Well, Tino does, so I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb.
Oh, I assure you the questions are really dumb.
Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
Nothing else to report.
I have to get going too. Bye!
Okay, let's just look at the questions before turning off. Which side of the bed does S get up from? Does the S, oh, suspect. Okay, hometown. Which planet in the solar system does S identify with? It's paprika. Yes or no? Nancy, call me before you fax this out to me so I can make sure the machine's on your door. Okay, this is a painstaking way to get questions. I mean, Nancy's going to go through a painstaking process, and I am also going to do that to get these stupid answers. What does paprika have to do with anything? Alright, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye bye.